Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Let's get right to the sage of Southern California. He joins us now from Santa Barbara. All right, Miller, everybody's talking about President Obama golfing with Tiger Woods, and you say?
1 second. Hey, guys, on TV here. Sorry, Bill. Dick Morris with a leaf blower outside. Dubs is barking. I can hardly hear you. What'd you say?
Tiger Woods, President Obama,
right.
Go.
Sorry, I was just dreaming about going through Europe with John Kerry. They must feel like they're bringing Stonehenge to them. Let's see. Bush, Obama. You know, it's just nice to see. It's just nice to see Obama actually hook a ball behind some shrubbery and blame an actual Bush for once. That's what I'm happy about when I see. Listen, I don't mind if he goes golfing. I wish he would stay golfing. It's when he's done golfing that I have trouble. Now, Tiger said he was a good putter, and that surprises me because in real life it seems he's always asking for gimmies. But I guess some days you're out there on the course, Billy, and the hole just looks as big as the area where Biden's brain is supposed to be. Some days you just can't miss.
All right, so you don't have any problem with the president recreating with Mr. Woods, who has a dubious resume. You don't see any problem there?
Well, Tiger's, you know, he dug women. I don't know. His wife should have a beef with him, and I guess they got divorced. But what business is it of Obama's? He doesn't care. For God's sakes, listen, if Clinton golfed with Tiger, Tiger Woods would be the celibate one.
Now, I say, look, if the litmus test is a president who can't hang around with anybody with personal problems, he's going to be real lonely in Washington. So I don't think we should be.
Just seal yourself in carbonite like Han Solo.
That's right. I mean, he's going to be walking around at 2 in the morning with the little dog, whatever the dog's name is. All right, in Russia, the meteor came, and, you know, Putin ran out, took his shirt off, tried to frighten it away. It didn't work. And you say?
The meteorite actually landed right in what little chest hair he has and formed, like the end of 2001, the two nipples and the meteorite all formed, you know, they were in direct alignment, like an Arthur C. Clarke thing. Listen, it left such a big, look at this moron. He's the leader. Look at that crazy guy. You know, it left such a big crater that people thought it was their economy. I wish it had hit here. We could have taxed it, some bridge and tunnel tax. It's, you know, it just cracks me up that it finally hits, and it hits in Russia, and it's like the biggest thing to happen to Russia. It's like the ice capades for them. Everybody sits there and watches and goes, this is big time.
Yeah, and there's not a lot to do in Siberia, though. You know what I'm talking about? In February? There's not a lot to do. So when the meteorite comes in, it's some fun. But, you know, 1,200 people. 1,200 people got hurt. Can you imagine if that meteor hit L.A.? Can you imagine what would have happened there? People would have actually had to get out of their cars, Miller. You would have seen, like...
Let me tell you this. That thing landed 10, 15 years ago. It could have hit Yeltsin in the head, and he wouldn't have felt it. He was so loaded on vodka.
Sports Illustrated, the swimsuit edition, every year comes out. Every year there's controversy. But this year, some, I don't exactly know who, and I was too lazy to really find out, some are saying that the magazine wasn't racially sensitive in some of the photos. And I know you being a very sensitive guy. Did you pick that up?
That's a bit of a reach, and not usually the reach attached to the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Listen, those women, I don't see anybody else in those pictures. What are you kidding me? We live in the whiniest times in the history of the planet. Why don't I just watch Sandra Fluke testify up on the Hill? Instead of watching women wear dental floss, I can have her whine about how her study group has gingivitis and the state won't pay for their dental floss. What are you kidding me? We want to get rid of football, swimsuits, wealth, big cars. This is the gradingest generation. If you can't just look at this and appreciate how beautiful women are, I don't know what the hell's happened to this country, Billy.
Well, and there's another factor here as well, that when the photos show people from around the world, that stimulates tourism. You know, I mean, look, if this lady is in Antarctica, you know, I'm booking, you're going, right? We'll do a Boulder Fresher show with those penguins down there. If she's there.
I saw the penguin loosening his tie. Listen, there's a couple factors in this photo. Neither one of them are named O'Reilly.
That's right. So I agree with you that any excuse any excuse, particularly on the internet when they have to kind of generate traffic and stuff. Any excuse to create controversy, they're going to do it. So there were a few minority people and little kids dressed up in their native costumes, and that's a racist shot. It's ridiculous, and I'll give you the last word. God help me.
The last word is you're a racist for saying it. I'm a racist for hearing it. Everybody in the magazine's a racist. People who read the magazine are racist. People who notice the magazine is racist are racist. I don't know what to say anymore.
No, anybody passing in the airport, if they pass it, they're racist.
Give it a rest, everybody.
Dennis Miller, everyone.